And I was just speaking to Emma, who is one of my darling Momentum clients, and she works with IT companies. And the conversation that we were having was that she was attracting startup IT companies. And one of her specialisms in her business is cash flow. And I said to her, I was like, how can you advise a startup business about cash flow when they have no cash? One of the biggest problems when you start your own business, not accounting firm, but you start your own business, is that you do not have clients. And your fears when you start your own business is that, where do I get my clients from? How do I make money? How can I save money? How do I make enough money to cover my costs? How do I make enough money to cover my bills? How do I make enough money to pay myself? And as a startup, your problems are very different from established firms. Now, what does that mean to the accountant that works with startups? Well, it means that the accountant that works with startups cannot make good money themselves. And the reason why they can't make good money themselves is because your startup business doesn't have any cash to pay you. They also don't have the problems in their business that you might be best placed to overcome. So when you work with established businesses, that's when you can start to weave in the advisory services. That's when you can start to look at forecasting and seeing what the future of a business might be like, as opposed to looking at the past. Now, if you work with startups, we don't know what the future is going to look like because we have no data to work out the future. We also don't know what the past was like because we have no data for the past because they're in startup mode. So when you're thinking about, what niche can I work with? Who would be a really good client for me? What I would say is please try and steer clear of startups. And the reason why I want you to steer clear of startups is because they have no money, they have no history, they have no data, they have no way to see your value because their priorities is all about them and being able to take enough money home. So if you are thinking that you want to niche in a particular sector, please try and work with established firms. The reason why established firms are amazing is because they can afford to pay you, they have problems that you can help overcome, and you will enjoy working with them because you'll be able to offer those services that are higher value, that give you better profit, the advisory services that you really know will move the needle for their business, and you will make more money yourself. So, should you work with startups? I don't really think you should, unless you just want to offer the basic compliance. If you want to weave in advisory, if you want to help transform a business, then work with more established businesses. The reason for that is you will be able to make a bigger impact, you'll be able to make more money, and you will enjoy working with them because they have cash. And you can talk about cash flow because they have the cash that's flowing through their business. All right, I hope this was helpful. Steer clear of startups if you can. I would love to hear your opinions on this. Do you work with startups? Have you ever found working with a startup to be a profitable idea for you? Or do you prefer working with established businesses that can afford to pay you $500 a month like clockwork and see the difference in their business? All right, I'll catch up with you all soon. Just a quick one today, why you should steer clear of startups.